Mangroves, caves, stalactites, stalagmites, James Bond Island, Panyu Village, all this and more in today's video. Hi there guys, Shaun here from 5-Star Marine with Jaws!
Oh, I'm Jaws! Because we're doing James Bond, so
I'm just going to put it out there. No one's going to understand a single thing you say if that's what you stay like. So we're going to do some movie magic and we're going to turn Jaws back into Jay.
Do you know what this one is?
You didn't. The behind the scenes, I'll show the behind the scenes of all the drool coming out of his mouth.
Stop.
As he took off the Jaws.
Do you know what this one is?
It's a hat.
Yeah, but we're doing James Bond.
Oh yeah, you're the midget.
No, you can't say that, and that's the reason I didn't do that, because this is Odd Job. He was
the small guy.
I was Odd Job.
Oh yeah, the small guy.
Does the small guy from the...
Anyway, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to do a tour overview and walk-through video of Phang Nga Bay, James Bond Island. I got to say this, Jay, we had a comment the other day on one of our videos.
What was it?
And they said it took us 9 minutes to even do anything. We spent the first 9 minutes just playing around.
Just jibber-jabbering.
So don't worry, this is not that video. Well,
it might be.
But we will talk about James Bond Island and Phang Nga Bay, which is an area of islands with 40 plus islands in it.
I think 43. Guidebooks say 42.
And some of our other guests say 51.
Well, they can count more than I can, obviously.
But they did start drinking at midday, so...
Do you not think I put some effort? I've wore a shirt,
no, you look
I've got
amazing.
a hat, I had the Jaws stuff.
I like the hat.
Thanks.
I'd like to borrow it.
Did the little can you say person?
No, you're not allowed to say any of those words. Bleep them both out.
Okay, well, I was trying to do Odd Job.
Okay,
but he wasn't in this movie.
Rightio, so this is what's going to happen. You've booked a tour, or you're planning to go on tour into Phang Nga Bay. So let's start the tour like all our tours start. We're going to pick you up from your hotel, transfer you to the pier where you're going to meet your guide.
Hello, I'm Jay. I'm going to be your guide today, taking you to the amazing Phang Nga Bay.
And then once you've met your guide, which is hopefully not Jay, because spending the day on a boat with Jay is quite painful. Ask me, I know.
She's got smiles that seem to me remind me of childhood memories.
Once you've met your guide, you can grab some donuts, fresh juice, coffee on the pier.
Not so good.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend the coffee.
Don't have coffee.
Yeah, you won't sleep for a month. But actually, I do quite like Thai coffees, the sweeter version of it.
No, I don't. That hat doesn't sit on your head very well.
Really? I'll take it off. Yeah, okay.
Odd job it.
Oh.
Don't hit the camera, though. Good!
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, that's good.
I like that.
So then once all that's happened, your guide's going to bring you to the map.
This is the map!
This is the very famous map, which has starred in at least 100 YouTube videos now.
Because we're lazy. Look, we're here behind Shaun at Boat Lagoon.
So we'll transfer you from any island, any island. Oh my
Not
gosh.
any island, that'd be
any
silly.
hotel on the island, take you to the pier, meet Jay, have coffee, and then briefing about what the day looks like. Now, being a private tour, understand that what I'm about to do now is flexible to you on the day, meaning that the itinerary and timing can be adjusted. If you want more canoeing, we can do more canoeing. If you want more lagoons, we can do more lagoons. If you would like Jay to do this on the boat,
I'm being flexible.
I would not recommend it.
Okay.
I feel sick.
We can take your horse riding.
It does remind me of that video where you took your pants off and hucked your underwears up and hiked through the water.
That was a PP video. That was
fun. In more ways than one.
Yes, anyway, come on, James Bond, it's important.
Anyway, so we're at the pier, we're doing our briefing, and then we're straight onto the boat. On the boat, you're going to have fresh fruit, soft drink, water.
Life jackets.
We will, and you'll have signed your insurance form. We'll also have access to canoes out into the bay, so you can explore the caves.
And we'll have hard hats with lights as well.
Very good, very good.
Thanks.
So we're going to go out from the pier, and generally, first stop will be into Phang Nga Island. Now, the travel time somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes, depending on the condition of the day. Now, you should understand that because Phang Nga Bay is protected, and what do we mean by protected, Jay?
We mean that it's got mountainous areas all around it, stopping it from getting too bumpy.
Because of all those mountains and landforms around it, then the wind gets blocked and the bay is generally calm all year round. Whether it's high season, low season, dry season, wet season.
Green season, shoulder season.
Festive season.
That's right. Easter season.
Oh, I like this. I like Easter.
I like Easter eggs.
I'm not allowed to eat Easter eggs.
Oh, Sean's fasting apparently. I don't know why. Look at
Water fast.
You're water fasting.
Yeah, I'm having water, but nothing else.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, I've got to get looking good for the videos. Anyway,
just breathe in. That's what I do.
We go into Koh Phangan. Now, Koh Phangan is one of the largest islands of Phang Nga Bay, and it's the entry into Phang Nga Bay. Now, a hot tip for you: if you are flying into Phuket, normally your plane will loop over Phang Nga Bay before it lands.
Yes.
So those mountains that you see outside your plane's window.
Casks.
Yes, they're not mountains. That's 40 plus islands. And if you're in the plane, please count them for us.
Yes,
drop a comment below.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd like to know how many there really are. So Phangan is the largest of them all, and in Phangan there are some hidden caves and lagoons for you to explore.
Secrets.
We have things like Bat Cave, and that's one of your personal favorites.
I like Bat Cave. Bat Cave's awesome. Just be careful. Top tip: don't look up and open your mouth. You'll realise why.
Diamond Cave as well is there.
Sparkly. It's like Rihanna.
Mangrove Cave is there.
It's like lots of mangroves.
Ice Cream Cave is there.
That's where you can get some rum and raisin.
They have a very cool lagoon too.
There is a cool lagoon.
So when we do caving, we can do caving one of three ways. We can either walk into the cave.
Or spelunking we could do. That's a technical term for caving.
Well, you just looped in Batman.
And spelunking?
Because spelunking is from Batman.
Is it?
Yeah, that's where you learned it.
Oh, he goes spelunking, doesn't
he?
Yes.
So this is James Bond, not
Batman. It's hot
Batman.
today, my eyeballs are leaking.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to say you can walk into the cave, you can swim into the cave, or you can canoe into the cave.
Yes.
And if you like, you can do all three on different caves within this area. Now, Phang Nga Bay is known for its mangroves, its caves, and its lagoons. It's not known for its snorkeling.
No, not much snorkeling goes on there.
But if you would like to do a snorkeling spot, stay with us and we'll show you how you can add it on to your Phang Nga Bay tour.
Don't confuse people, Sean.
Okay, so we're at Phangan. We've done our cave exploring. We've swam, walked, and canoed into the caves. Then we're going to move up to Koh Hong Island.
Oh.
Now, Hong in Thai means room.
That's right.
So basically the translation of this island, Koh meaning island, Hong meaning room, is island with rooms inside.
Well done. Good translation.
So what you could do is here we jump on the canoes and we paddle into the caves, and this is where you see all the photos on online and the people lying down in the canoes as they paddle under the caves.
That's right.
That's this area that here we call it Hong Island. So we can paddle into this area. Next we can do the world famous James Bond Island.
Do the music, Sean.
I cannot. I keep singing Mission Impossible.
Terrible.
Yes.
It's more of a Star Wars sound.
Anyway,
yes.
James Bond Island is probably the most famous rock in the world.
Because it was in The Man with a Golden Gun, 1974, was that? I think it was. That's right.
That was your younger brother, right?
Yes, it was. What, the little person?
No, it was a joke about your age.
I know. I got it. Yes, it did go over my head.
Yeah, missed him.
Yes.
Anyway, those of you who have never seen the James Bond movie, you should watch it. I love James Bond movies, but more than that, you're probably not going to miss much if at James Bond Island all you do is get the iconic photo and then move on.
Yes.
I would explain to you like this. We love the film James Bond Island because what it does is it highlights Phang Nga Bay.
Yes.
And this is a stunning bay, 40 plus islands, hidden lagoons, hidden mangroves.
It is the iconic picture of Phang Nga Bay.
It really is.
Island.
It is. And so this is what attracts people to the area. But what you'll find, and especially once you've been on this tour, you'll say, it's okay for the photo, but everything else is more beautiful than it. That's
right.
Our opinion. But again, on the day, if you'd like to go on the beach, if you'd like to take the iconic photos, walk around, you could do this. This is not a problem at all. But if you're someone who would like to...
You could go and buy some knickknacks. That is a good James Bond joke.
Yeah.
Because his name was Knick-Knack in the movie.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, and knickknacks is also like buying cheap stuff.
So once we've done James Bond Island, then normally we could head up to Koh Phangan.
I like Koh Phangan. It's a floating village, although it's not really floating, it's on stilts. It's got a football pitch.
Yes, and you can grab some lunch there.
In fact, look at this amazing drone picture of this football pitch.
Yeah.
Wow.
I played football on that pitch. You've played before?
I've played football on that pitch, yes.
Be mindful. The kids do like to kick the ball off the pitch.
Yes, Ashton got upset because Sahara kicked it off.
And then make the tourists go get the ball.
Yeah, I wouldn't sure it's the best place to go swimming.
Yes.
That's for sure. You want to keep the ball on the pitch.
But it's a great, there's a whole story behind the Koh Phangan floating football pitch. It's a beautiful story. You should learn it from your guide when you're on tour.
Yes.
There is also a YouTube video about it, not ours, but someone else's. So that's Koh Phangan. And here you can grab some lunch as well. You can go shopping for Jay's knickknacks if you'd like to. After Koh Phangan, normally we would then look at either exploring another set of caves or this very beautiful lagoon that we have, which is hidden, called Kai Lagoon. Different to
Ooh.
Kai Island, called Kai Lagoon. And this is generally a lagoon we swim into, and you swim into a beautiful lagoon which opens up. I won't tell you anymore. You'll have to see it yourself.
That's right.
Also, there are some other customizations we can do out here. There are beautiful islands like Koh Kudu and Koh Roy, which can be added in. There's also the mangroves that are sitting over here, which we can wind the boat through. We can even go under the caves with the boat as well. There's Kiao Cave, which is very beautiful. It's got this sparkly kind of diamond rock stuff inside of it. Do you know what happened there?
Diamonds.
Yes. So these customizations can be done. And again, as I said, this tour program is just an outline to give you an idea of what you could do in the day. But let's say now you'd like to head to a beach and do some swimming. So then we would head back to something like Nakanoi Beach,
Very
where
nice
you
beach.
can relax, swim, maybe grab a drink. If you're the adventure loving type, you could do a little jet ski or something like that there at the island. And then after Naka, maybe we would then head on back to the pier. Now, just a few things to note. Yes, Phang Nga Bay is not known for its snorkeling, but we can add in one snorkeling stop.
It's got a silty bottom.
What we would do is swap the last stop at Nakanoi to go to Kai Island. And maybe you might do Kai Island first or last so that you can add a snorkeling stop into the tour. And that is one of the major advantages of doing a private tour.
Yes.
Did I miss anything, Jeff?
No, you didn't.
We're going to kayak into the caves.
Yes.
We're going to explore the caves.
Yes.
We're going to see the mangroves.
Yes.
We're going to see James Bond Island.
Yes.
We're going to play football with the kids on the floating football pitch.
Yes.
We're going to have food at Jar Jar. Did we talk about Jar Jar?
Jar Jar. Not Jar Jar Binks, but Jar Jar, the floating... Well, it's not really a floating restaurant. It's a restaurant on a boat. She's lovely there.
Yeah, very lovely. Great food. But there are other options also on Panyu if you would like to not do Jar Jar.
Just
The
be
guide
careful.
will help recommend.
If you do want to have a little alcoholic beverage, they don't serve it on Koh Phangan. So if you do go there for lunch, and the lunch is spectacular, fresh seafood, but they don't serve alcohol.
Yep, and on top of that, also we can add some customizations. Maybe you'd like to go to Ban Rim Nam for lunch, which
Very
Jay
good
and I have done
restaurant.
a whole video
Yes.
on. Or even come to Naka Island, which has a hotel on it and a hotel restaurant which you could go to.
Yes.
So there are some customizations to the tour, and that's what we said from the start, is that this tour being private, everything can kind of customize with your guide here on the pier with the map before you head out on the boat. And then when on the boat, if you'd like to adjust it, you can do that as well.
Yes. Good. I like Phang Nga Bay. I've been there a few times in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I truly do love it.
It's very iconic and it's beautiful. It's very kind of stunning. The scenery is amazing.
And it's
really
one of those
is.
things that each location in a different tide looks completely different.
Absolutely.
You know, Mangrove Cave swimming into is cool.
Yes.
But also Mangrove Cave walking into is cool.
No, and Bat Cave, you go through Bat Cave and it opens up to a beautiful lagoon, like a hidden lagoon. It's stunning.
Yes.
Anyway, better wrap up because loads of people have just arrived.
Yeah, that's it, guys. So if you have any questions about the Phang Nga Bay James Bond Island tour, or if you actually know how many islands are in there, drop a comment below and listen to Jay.
Please make sure you like and subscribe. That's it. Thanks for watching. Peace.